This is Tom Fox, and I'd like to welcome you to the latest edition to the Texas Hill Country Podcast Network, the Kerr 250 Podcast. Kerr 250 is a community-focused podcast dedicated to celebrating America's 250th birthday through the people, businesses, and tradition and events of Kerr County. As our nation marks this historic anniversary on July 4, 2026, Kerr 250 will highlight the local celebrations and community efforts to bring this milestone to life. Each episode will feature a conversation with a local leader, business owner, organizer, and citizens who are helping making Kerr County a vibrant part of this movement. Today, I thought I would take things in a little bit different direction as I look at 4 top books on the Revolutionary War. I hope you have a chance to check out one of these in celebration of America and Kerr 250. Leading up to America's 250th birthday, we continue our exploration of the Revolution by looking at the Revolutionary War itself. Our first book is The British Are Coming by Rick Atkinson. From the battles of Lexington and Concord to Trenton and Princeton, American militiamen and then the ragged Continental Army took on the world's most formidable fighting force. Full of riveting details and untold stories, The British Are Coming is a tale of heroes and knaves, of sacrifice and blunder, of redemption and profound suffering. The author is giving stirring life to the first act of our country's creation drama. Next up, The Men Who Lost America, British Leadership in the American Revolution and the Fate of Empire by Andrew Jackson O'Shaughnessy. The loss of America was a stunning and unexpected defeat for the powerful British. Common wisdom was that they held incompetent military commanders and political leaders who were to blame. This book makes a different argument, weaving together the personal stories of 10 prominent men who directed the British dimension of the war. The author dispels the incompetence myth and uncovers the real reasons the rebellious colonists were able to achieve their surprising victory. The book concludes with a penetrating analysis and assessment of the years after Yorktown, when the British achieved victories against the French and Spanish, keeping their empire intact. Next up, from Robert Middlekauff, Washington's Revolution, the Making of America's First Leader. Focusing on Washington's early years, this book has a penetrating analysis and reveals the all-too-human fears, values, and passions. Rich in psychological detail regarding Washington's temperament, the book shows a self-conscious Washington who grew into confidence and experience as a soldier, businessman, and Virginia gentleman. By the 1760s and 70s, the author makes clear Washington was at the heart of the revolution's course and the outcome, but also the success. This book paints an extraordinary picture of our nation's first hero and great leader. And finally, Memoir of a Revolutionary Soldier, the narrative of Joseph Plumb Martin, a wide-eyed teenager during most of the Revolutionary War. Joseph Plumb Martin left his grandfather's farm in Connecticut in 1775 and spent much of the next 8 years with the Continental Army, crisscrossing the mid-Atlantic states and returning north after the British surrender at Yorktown. His notes, penned when he was 70, recount in grim detail his harrowing experiences during the conflict, the staggering losses of human life, and the agony and of long marches, constant gnawing hunger, and warts and all view of military leaders. Balancing these brutal wartime experiences was lively diversions. The fullest existing description of the Revolutionary War by an enlisted man, the rediscovery of this gem of American history, brim with anecdotes that reveal a great deal about American life during this era, an invaluable memoir from an ordinary man in extraordinary times. I hope you will continue to explore our country's 250th birthday as we near it. Look forward to visiting with you again next week. I hope you will check out the Kerr 250 website. We've listed it in the show notes, as well as some of the events that will be taking place around the Kerr 250 celebration. There's lots of information on the website, And I hope you will get involved in any way, shape, or form that you feel would be appropriate to help America celebrate its 250th anniversary, which of course is July 4th, 2026. The Kerr 250 podcast is a production of the Texas Hill Country Podcast Network. Check out any of our other podcast networks on our website. If you're interested, you can contact me, Tom Fox, at tfox@tfoxlaw.com. Thanks so much for listening. We look forward to visiting with you again. From the Texas Hill Country Podcast Network, our gift to you is if you'd like to come on a podcast and talk about the American Revolution, the Declaration of Independence, and what it all means to you, we'd love for you to do so. So please reach out.